Okay. I step in, and the door swings shut behind me. Hey, can I ask you a favor? Sure. Can't guarantee I'll do it. Oh my god. But Emmy giggles and pulls me into a kiss and starts out soft but deepens into something almost desperate. Stay with me, please? Her voice has dropped to a whisper. The question is barely audible over the sound of my own breathing. There's something about the way that she asks the question, the hesitancy in it, the quiet voice that makes me think she doesn't mean tonight. No, she means exactly what she said. Stay with me. Not tonight, or forever, because you both know there's no such thing as forever. There's no time limit to her request. There's just the request, the favor. Can I do that? Can I stay with her? Of course. We embrace again, Emmy guiding me towards the bed, stepping backwards with care until she sits down on the edge. She's... fuck. Why? Why? You guys are so weird. We're fighting. We hate each other for a week. And then we go see her father's grave, the most traumatic thing in her fucking life. Then we go back to her dorm and fuck. God damn it. She's gotten my shirt off by at this point, and I've similarly lifted hers over my head, bra and all. Her shorts come off just as quickly. With practice ease, she removes her legs and... Jesus Christ, that's intense. She removes her legs, pulls me onto the side of the bed with her, and my hand coming around to smooth her shoulder. Whatever, her smooth shoulder. I cast my gaze over her face, down her neck, following the line to the swell of her breasts before I lower my head, planting kisses across her chest, listening to her breath hitch as her hand slides further and further down my chest. As I work my way back up to her neck, I can feel her hands working at my belt, now fumbling slightly with the buckle, now unbuttoning, now unzipping, till my pants fall to the floor. Her panties are noticeably darkened in the right place. Oh my god, we just went to a fucking graveyard, showing that my earlier administrations had produced some results. I stepped back quickly and we're 1 minute we're thinking about God, death, and how life is not forever, and how who knows what happens after you die. Let me go back to her room and start fucking. I stepped quickly back and shrunk my boxers and moved back in as Emmy reaches over a drawer to the nightstand, removes a small package. Yo! We got another condom! Finally! Oh my god, we have only fucked who knows how many times. Holy shit. Finally you brought... She tears it open with a quick jerk of her teeth and reaches down to apply the protection, which, as always, causes me to gasp a little. What do you mean always? Do you mean always being touched? Because you never put on a condom as Hal. You put it on once with Hanako. That's it. Her expression suddenly changes as she takes the view in of me. Oh fuck, that face is so creepy, dude. Wait a second. Are you still in your socks? Is she about to suck my toes? I pause and I look down. Apparently I am. Yeah. Does that matter? Take them off. It's weird if you still have them on. You know, you've still got your socks on, too. Yes, but I don't have my legs on, so it doesn't count. That's funny. Unable to deny her logic, impatient to have the conversation over anyway, I quickly remove the offending items. I'm so eager to get back at Emmy that I practically jump on top of her, pushing her down playfully. Yep, there it is. Okay. Jesus Christ. Sorry, can we just take a second to look at the little rabbit over here? I know her half leg is covering it, but that rabbit's pretty cute. Sorry. Emmy's giggling and squirming quickly ends, replaced by a happy sigh as I enter her, breathing deeply as she savors the feeling and she spreads her arms to grab the sheets. Her breath is in my ear, and I begin moving, whispering words of encouragement, nipping at my neck, now at my mouth. My hips hit the edge of the mattress, shaking the bed. A part of my brain briefly wonders if I should try to be quieter before succumbing to the waves of pleasure racing up my spine. They probably heard, like, she has neighbors, bro, and y'all fuck, like, all the time. Emmy's stomach tenses as she grows closer to the edge, and our bodies both begin to glisten with sweat as time begins to become hazy. The sound of my own breathing mingles with Emmy's panting, and I ready myself for a final surge before surrendering the rushed wave of climax. Emmy's body shudders and cries out, her fingers digging into my back as I lose control of myself. My back arches as I let myself go, feeling my body spasm as I orgasm. That's a bar, bro. Spasm as I orgasm? That's fucking tight. Sorry. I collapse next to Emmy, who almost immediately curls against me, smiling. Mentally, I feel grateful that Emmy keeps her nails short, otherwise I think she might have drawn blood. I sit up briefly to dispose of the now-used condom as I lay back down next to Emmy, who's in turn taking care of cleaning herself off. For a while, we lay in silence, savoring the feeling of being next to one another. Emmy is the first to speak. Holy shit. This girl is a roller coaster. Hey, Sal. Thanks for coming with me today. Oops. I smile and plant a kiss on her head. Of course, my pleasure. Emmy snuggles closer, and I can feel her breathing begin to slacken as she begins to drift off to sleep. Also, if blue is your favorite color, you have nothing blue in your room. There is nothing but orange in here, bitch. You wear nothing but green. You have nothing but orange. Why is blue the color? I guess your pillow's kind of blue. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stupid. Whatever. Just as she's about to fall asleep, she wakes up enough to mutter a single sentence. I love you, Sal. Then she's out like a light, leaving me feeling like I'm on top of the world. I draw the slumbering Emmy as close as possible, pull the covers over us to keep the chill off, and I fall asleep as happy as I've ever been. Okay. Y'all are fucking wild, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That was an eventful day. The morning light seems to reach further into Emmy's room than it does into mine. The results in me waking up earlier than I would have if I had gone back to my room last night had previously been our routine. I did not realize until this morning, but this is the first time we've actually spent the night together. A small movement from my partner's still slumbering form causes me to look at the side. Hair splayed across her face, Emmy continues to sleep peacefully curled up next to me. Slightly weird seeing her without her trademark twin tails, but it's also a look that I could get used to. Do we get to see this? I bet this would be really cute. Why do we always just gotta see him fucking? Or crying? I wanna see this. This seems adorable. The small size of beds has necessities. What? The small size of the beds here necessitates as her curling up, but I'm pretty sure she would have done so anyway. The covers are nearly over her head, and I smile as an errant strand of hair causes her nose to twitch slightly. Unable to help myself, I draw her a little closer, which she seems to think is a good idea. Her steady breath raises a trail of goosebumps on my chest, but I don't mind. I am no longer tired, but I do feel a need to move from my current position. Emmy's warm body is repose against mine. It's too far comfortable to move. That's where you gotta do that move where like you grab her, then you both turn over because she's so light. That type of shit. Just force her. I gaze up at the ceiling and consider how it is that we got to this point. We've been close for a while, but not this close. It seems like only yesterday that she ran into me in the hallway after apologizing and decided to take an interest in my well-being. But that grew into something else, which I at least was not expecting. One thing is for certain, having found Emmy, I will try as hard as I can not to lose her. My morning musing is interrupted by further movement from Emmy. Her eyes flutter open, and she seems briefly confused by my presence in her bed, as well as her current state of dress, which is non-existent. Oh, okay, well that's almost what I meant. This kind of like a mix between what I said, between he was kind of cute and them fucking. I really just wanted to see her without the twin tails, but we can still see her ass and titties, so I don't know. She smiles happily, sits up, her face looking down at me. It's 8:10 in the morning, bro. We missed our morning run hard, dude. Morning is out. Hi. Sleep well. Look at the bunny. He's so cute. Sorry. Yeah, I did. Exhausting day yesterday, you know. I think back over yesterday's trip to the graveyard. Yeah. To hear you slept well. Good. What? Good. Glad to hear you slept well. How'd you sleep? Well enough, although you kept hogging the covers. This earns me a shove and a stuck-out tongue. I chuckle as Emmy giggles a little, and we fall quiet for a while. I soak up the feeling of how right it all seems. Waking up with Emmy by me, crammed into a bed made for one person. It's something I could get used to. Hey, Sal. Thanks for sticking around. No problem. Saved me the walk back anyway, right? This draws another giggle, but then Emmy's expression turns serious again. No, really. I kept trying to push you away because I thought that was the right thing to do. And you stuck around through it all. I haven't made any of this easy for you, but you stuck it out anyway. So really, I mean it. Thank you. She punctuates this by giving me a kiss, pulling back and looking at me with an expression of affection. I reach up and ruffle her hair, smiling all the while. I am stupidly lucky, I think, to have a girl come through everything after my heart attack to have come through every... What? I reach up and ruffle her hair, smiling all the while. I'm stupidly lucky, I think. To have come through everything after my heart attack and to somehow found this girl is nothing short of a miracle. You're very welcome, Emmy. I couldn't bear the thought of giving you up. I'll even continue to stick around if you want. I'd like that. That settles it then. I don't know how long my heart will keep working, and I don't really know the ending. I don't really know what I'll do after this year's over, apart from going to university. As long as Emmy's around, I think I'll be okay. I managed to help her, and she's managed to help me. If we keep doing that, I'll be okay, I think. So, Hisao, what do you want to do today? Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. That was the ending, wasn't it? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, that was adorable. Okay. Okay. Good job, guys. Let me just say, Emmy's, I think, has been my favorite route. She wasn't my favorite girl, by any means. Rin and Hanako just got that. Shizune, even, I think I like more as a character. Maybe as a girl, maybe, I don't know. But as far as story goes, and like the feeling of actually dating, for sure. Feels like Emmy and Hisao had this real relationship, and it feels like it was just like I put in a couple of my titles, right? It was like a high school romance, the way they actually acted like this high school couple, and then the way they like broke up for like a week, right? It's like such a real thing that it's like that one was the most real, believable route. And the fact that they fucked all the time, a little weird, admittedly, but you know what? It was fine. I think it's okay. Thanks for watching this one. We'll be back with the bad endings next time.